Herkese merhabalar, iyi akşamlar dileriz. Bugün bir değerli üniversitemiz daha olan University of Southampton'la birlikteyiz. Ben İmran Mehmet, British Education Bureau, BEB eğitim uzmanı olarak bugün sizlerleyim. University of Southampton Mühendislik Fakültesi akademisyenimiz Profesör Muhammed Torbati, aynı zamanda üniversite yetkililerimiz Rami Al-Musa ve Alice McCallum'la birlikteyiz bugün. Ben sözü Profesör Muhammed'e bırakmadan önce çok kısa BEB'den bahsetmek isterim sizlere. Southampton Üniversitesi'nin biz Türkiye'deki resmi temsilciliğini yapan kurumuz. Temsil ettiğimiz üniversitelerin Türkiye'deki tanıtım faaliyetlerini destekliyoruz. Aynı zamanda üniversitelerin Türkiye'deki organizasyonlarını yapan kuruluşuz. 2002 yılında Oxford'da kurulduk. İngiliz ve Türk kuruculara sahip bir yapımız bulunmaktadır. 20 yıldır, son 20 yıldır İstanbul, Ankara, İzmir, Lefkoşa ve Oxford, Londra'da ofislerimiz bulunuyor ve son 20 yıldır da bu ofislerimizde sizlere destek sağlamaya devam ediyoruz. Uzmanlık alanımız tamamen Birleşik Krallık eğitim sistemidir. Üniversitelerin giriş şartları, başvuru süreçleri, konaklama ve vize aşamaları boyunca öğrencilerimize destek sağlamaya devam ediyoruz. Tüm danışmanlık kadromuz Birleşik Krallık eğitim sistemine hakim. Bu konularda devamlı olarak eğitim almaya devam eden bir kadrodan oluşmaktadır. Birleşik Krallık'ta toplam 130 tane üniversite bulunmaktadır. Bunların çok büyük bir kısmı devlet üniversitesidir. Biz bu 130 üniversitenin 90'ının Türkiye'deki resmi temsilciliğini yapıyoruz. Temsil ettiğimiz üniversiteler için de tamamen ücretsiz bir danışmanlık hizmetimiz bulunuyor. Bundan sonraki aktivitelerimiz, etkinliklerimiz için bizleri İnternet sayfamız, Instagram ve Facebook üzerinden bu adreslerimizden takip edebilirsiniz. Aynı zamanda İstanbul, Ankara, İzmir ve Lefkoşa'daki ofislerimize bu numaralardan ulaşma imkanınız bulunuyor. Sunum sırasında veya sonunda merak ettiğiniz tüm soruları chatbox üzerinden yazılı bir şekilde veya sesli bir şekilde el kaldırma butonuyla sorabilirsiniz. Sunum sonunda hep birlikte sorularınızı yanıtlıyor olacağız. Thank you so much, Professor Mohammed. It's yours now.
Thank you very much, Imran, for the introduction. Thank you, BEB, obviously, for organizing this amazing event, and thank you, everyone, for joining today, the University of Southampton Engineering webinar. I'm delighted to introduce Professor Mohammed Torbati from the University of Southampton. Professor Mohammed is a lecturer in the mechatronics group, senior consulting engineer at the university, and the director of internationalization at the University of Southampton. And he'll be sharing his insight about the programs we currently offer at the University of Southampton at both postgraduate and undergraduate level. And then I'll be giving a short talk about how we support our students, more technical stuff about Southampton, and then we'll be taking questions as well. So without further ado, Professor Mohammed, over to you, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Let's see if I can share the screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Right, good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I wish I was in Turkey. I love Turkey, the weather, the sea, and the food, everything. And hopefully after the pandemics, we'll be able to travel to a beautiful country again. So as Rami kindly said, I'm an associate professor in mechatronics in the mechanical engineering department, and I'm also the director of internationalization. Before I start giving you information about our courses, I must emphasize that all our programs, both undergraduate and postgraduate levels, they are all accredited by professional bodies. And that's very important because all engineers, they want to obviously become chartered and they want to be recognized across Europe for their profession and their experience. So some of our courses, such as civil engineering here, they are accredited by more than one professional body. So that's the first thing. And then I'm in the Faculty of Engineering and Physical Sciences. It's one of the big, if not the biggest faculty in the country. And it consists of 5 main schools: engineering, electronics and computer sciences, chemistry and chemical engineering, physics and astronomy, and audiology. And because we offer so many different MSc courses, and I have only about less than half an hour to go through them, I thought I will only focus on my school, which is School of Engineering. And the rest, obviously, you can go to our web pages and find more information if you wish so. So, School of Engineering, as far as the undergraduate courses are concerned, we offer all these programs: audiology, acoustical, aeronautics, and so on. And we offer MSc courses in the same programs as well, that I will go through them in some details. But we also offer Engineering Foundation Year, and I'll just say a couple of words about that. This is for students who have a different background, so they don't have the traditional requirements for engineering, which is mainly maths and physics. And they can do this foundation course for engineering, physics, maths, and geophysics. And they will have, by doing this one-year course, they have a choice of 17 different degree subjects in Southampton that they can embark on. And once you do this foundation year, you're guaranteed to progress onto one of those undergraduate courses, provided that you achieve the minimum progression grades. Now, one feature of all engineering programs, or there are main features of these engineering programs, and we obviously these days you can learn lots of almost every subject that you wish to learn on YouTube and on the internet. So when you go to a university, in addition to being taught theoretical subjects, you want to have some experience that sets you apart from other candidates when you apply for a job. So we put a lot of emphasis on practical projects, and we get you to work in groups. And by doing that, this is what you need to do in industry, to work in teams. And you will have access to really first-class laboratories with cutting-edge test rigs and technologies. And there will be a lot of design involved in our programs. And almost all our engineering programs, they are linked to industrial companies, and we work with companies in order to define projects, and they are involved in planning our syllabus and make sure that our programs are in line with the needs of the industry. Now, as I said, with the MSc, for all those engineering programs, we also have postgraduate MSc courses, taught courses, and there are about 10 different departments, and each one of them offer about 1 or 2, 3, or even 4 MSc courses. So altogether in my school only, so I'm not talking about the whole faculty, in my school, we offer around 18 to 20 MSc courses. So I'll just quickly go through some of these MSc courses that we offer. Whatever I say about these MSc courses, they apply to the undergraduate courses as well, in the sense that if you choose acoustical engineering, for example, you'll be studying in one of the centers which is renowned in the world, which is called Institute of Sound and Vibration. They are the leading experts in many areas of acoustics and vibrations. And so they will combine your understanding of engineering fundamentals with some specialist knowledge of sound and vibration. And these together will allow you to become an engineer in sound and vibration. You will be able, by doing this, to apply the skills and the knowledge that you gain to noise control in different environments, like industrial environment, urban environment, and in houses. You can specialize in audio engineering, and these can be anywhere from concert halls to controlling the audio in a car, architectural acoustics, biomedical ultrasonics, which is obviously of great demands, and this is for ultrasonic imaging that are used in various fields of medicine. And if you do, obviously, the difference between MSc and undergraduate is that when you do the MSc course, you can specialize in signal processing, which opens new doors to you, like especially in military-related research or in structural vibration. With the undergraduate courses, we have these, but there's less emphasis on signal processing. Then aeronautics and astronautics, we offer obviously undergraduate courses in this area. We are one of the top 5 departments in the country, but we also offer these 3 MSc courses in this department. So aerodynamics and computation, that's one of the MScs that we offer. Let's see if I can get rid of this. Okay. This is to do with aerodynamics, but obviously the computational side of it. And whatever, in many companies, you will have to do numerical modelings before embarking on expensive experimental work. And using big computers with running big programs, especially aerodynamic programs, it really requires a lot of skills. And in this MSc, you will be given state-of-the-art computational tools, or you'll have access to them, and then you use them to improve industrial designs. And all our projects are linked to either our world-leading research activities that we do, and they're often supported by industry or government funding bodies. And as I said, the state-of-the-art facilities that we have high-performance computers that are the fastest, or one of the fastest in Europe. We have a wind tunnel, R.J. Mitchell wind tunnel, that used to be used by Formula One race cars before they started building their own wind tunnels. And this is the largest university wind tunnel in the UK that you'll have access to. Now, by doing a course like this, MSc course like this, you can improve or increase your chances of employment at really top industries. And we've had in recent years students join Dyson and Rolls-Royce, having finished the MSc course. Race car aerodynamics, if you are, as we call them, a petrol head and you're really into race cars, this is one of the best MScs in the country, in the UK. And you will have access to high-speed computers, the wind tunnel, and state-of-the-art lab facilities that you can use in order to work on design of high-performance vehicles. You can see we have students who have who can join what's called the Formula Student Team that consists of many volunteers from undergraduate and postgraduate and PhD levels. They can help to design a car every year and take part in competitions. Again, by doing this MSc course and undergraduate course, well, the undergraduate will be Aero-Astro course, but this MSc that specializes in race car aerodynamics will definitely increase your chance of getting employment with F1 Formula One cars and racing. People have gone to Racing Point Force India. They got employment as a result of doing this MSc. Space Systems Engineering. I mean, this is again the undergraduate course that we have is Aeronautics, Astronautics, and the MSc that's to do with space engineering. It's really ideal for if you've graduated in this area, or and if you have some professional experience in aeronautics or aerospace engineering, this is ideal for you. This course really is a really top level course, because the contents that they teach in this course, they are drawn from professional courses that we run for ESA, European Space Agency, and the spacecraft industry. So engineers who are working in these, very respectable and important places, they come to us and we run professional courses for them. It's not just, you could go and do this kind of course and learn about different components of a space system, but in 1 year, they not only teach you the working of different components, but they will look at the whole system overview. So how these different components integrate together and form a spacecraft system. So you'll be able to put theory into practice. That's very important because we have the facilities and the labs for you to carry out the experimental work that's related to the theory that you learn. So these were the 3 MSc courses in Aero Astra. One of the new MSc courses that we are offering is Biomedical Engineering. It's been running for a couple of years. And this is becoming very popular, mainly because it really brings into play a number of departments from our university. So Institute of Life Sciences, engineering, my faculty, engineering and the environment. Then from medicine, you've got professors from medicine who teach here, and you learn about this, health sciences, and also electronics and computer sciences. So it really an art that they've managed to put all of these expertise together to produce an MSc course that makes sense and prepares you for employment in the relevant industries. So, as I said, it combines biology and medicine with engineering. The things that they tackle are medical and healthcare challenges facing societies. So they tackle this kind of challenges that help to create medical procedures, imaging systems, devices for observing and controlling body functions. When you do like any other MSc that we run here, you will have some compulsory modules and also you'll have some optional. And you can have these optional modules from material engineering to biological inspired robotics. So you have a broad range of options depending on your interest. And then once you do this MSc, you can specialize in one of the 5 different paths that you have, cardiovascular, or audiology, diagnostic systems, imaging, all sorts of different pathways that you can specialize. And as I said, the way this course is put together, you will really be working people in different professions, and you gain different experience of working with these people. And when you graduate after this 1 year of MSc, you'll be able to communicate with people from different professions and hence work in a multidisciplinary profession. With all these MSc courses, because they are accredited by professional bodies, one thing is that you have to make sure that whatever research or work that you're involved, they comply with the ethical and ethical measures. They are safe, and you have to look at the implications of your technology on the society and the environment. So they improve your understanding of these implications. Advanced Chemical Engineering is another newly developed MSc, and in fact, the undergraduate course that we run in chemical engineering has been running for a couple of years, and already it's becoming very popular. So this is based on our years of experience of doing research and with industrial partners. And when you do this course, you have really good opportunity to work in various sectors. You can work in the energy sector, pharmaceutical and biochemical sectors. You will have access to really state-of-the-art laboratories. For example, we recently invested £12 million in our chemistry laboratories and the equipment that are needed for this important subject. All of our courses have a lot of emphasis on sustainability and having a sustainable environment. And the optional modules that you have, they will help you to focus on things like sustainable energy, wastewater, reactors, biochemical engineering, and electrochemical engineering. We have expertise in all of these areas. And when I say expertise, we have professors who are internationally renowned in these areas. And we have purpose-built design studios that we can use, all the facilities and the tools that we have, they are industry standard, which is very important when you work. You do your experimental work, and when you go and work in industry, you need to show that you are already familiar with the standards that are observed in industry. Civil and environmental engineering, again, this is one of our very strong undergraduate degree that we offer. Again, I think last year or the year before, we were #1 in the country in the undergraduate courses, and we've always been one of the top 5 departments in the country. And they offer 2 main MSc courses. One is civil engineering, and the other one is very interesting, which is all our MSc courses are 1-year courses, but this one is a 2-year course, and I'll say why that's the case. So civil engineering, it's ideal for somebody who, if you want to do the MSc course, if you've already done an undergraduate civil engineering course and you want to boost your career prospects, so this is the MSc course that you can undertake. You will learn skills to solve problems in building design, water supply, infrastructure, structural and bridge engineering, geotechnical engineering, and earthquake engineering. So a broad range of subjects that you'll cover. And obviously, by doing this course, you can take specialist subjects such as coastal and maritime engineering, hydraulics, transport management, and so on. Now, for our civil engineering, chartership is very important, obviously, and it's a lot more difficult than other engineering disciplines to get chartered, because becoming chartered means your income would go up, and it's a long-winded process. So this degree is accredited because it's accredited as meeting the requirements for further learning for a chartered engineering. So if you've already acquired your partial chartered engineering status, then this will help you to improve that and add to that experience. So it will accelerate your chartership. Now, the 2-year course is for those who haven't done a civil engineering as their first degree, but have maths and physics skills. So you spend the first year on this MSc course. So 1 year, they'll teach you the basics of engineering. So this is, I think, excellent for those who want to change direction. So you've done your first degree in another engineering discipline or in maths or physics, and now you want to suddenly think, after 3 years, I want to become a civil engineer, but I don't want to go back and start from scratch. So you do this 2-year MSc. In the first year, teach you all the basics, and they stay true to the civil engineering profession. So you'll learn that the absolute basics that are required for a civil engineer, and you progress then to the main MSc course for a 2nd year. So you will learn the fundamental principles, methods, analysis, and synthesis, civil engineering design and applications, and then you can specialize. You can take specialist modules in all the areas I already mentioned, and also, again, like any other engineering, will teach you about your responsibilities as an engineer in a society, the impact of your research, or work that you're doing in society. I can see that my screen sharing has gone for 36 minutes, so perhaps I should wrap it up quickly. So what I'll just say is that another department is energy, and it's very important these days, obviously, and there are 3 main MSCs that we offer. And then we have maritime and marine and maritime engineering. I wasn't going to even present this because it's quite a complicated thing. You can do it part-time, you can do distant learning, and we offer this together with 2 other universities. So you can go on our web pages and if you're interested in marine and maritime engineering and find out what we offer. It's a bit unfortunate because mechanical engineering is my department and we offer a broad range of MSCs, and we do the same thing with our undergraduate courses. The MSCs are computational engineering design, and this is particularly useful for those who want to are into programming and optimizations of structures using software. So this teaches you all the tools that you need and all the tricks that you need to optimize and improve a design. I can't read that. Engineering, I think materials. We are very strong in engineering materials, and we can look at the applications of new, beautiful and amazing new materials that have been have developed in different industries. And you can particularly look at the application of these materials in aerospace, marine and automotive. Mechatronics, which is my department. If you do this, it's a combination of electrical, mechanical, computer sciences, and I would say electronics as well, because these days, even at undergraduate or even sometimes high school level, people learn how to work with Arduino and Raspberry Pi. So, electronics is definitely always part of our design. Hands-on experience is very important and key to the learning. And the picture you can see here below, it was a group of my students who developed a Mars, designed and built a Mars rover and took part in an international competition in the States. Propulsion engineering, again, that's another MSc that we offer. And in our transportation and planning, if you're into transportation planning and engineering, then we offer really interesting MSCs, and you can do this either full-time or part-time or distance learning. So I won't go into details here. The entry requirements, Rami will tell you all about it, but for almost all our MSc courses, except for MSc in race car aerodynamics, perhaps, you need a 2-1 degree, which is, I think, between 60 and 70% in one of these subjects. If you have these, then you'll qualify for our MSc courses, and IELTS of overall score of 6.5 is required. Other English language tests are acceptable. As I said, almost all our MSc courses run for 1 year. And I think that's all I have to say. And I suppose pass it on to Rami to continue with the presentation. Thank you for your patience and thanks for listening.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Professor Torbati, for the informative presentation. Obviously, we have a wide range of subjects, as you can all see. So there's lots and lots of information, further information on the university website, or you can speak to Imran from VEB, who'd be very happy to help and further assist you with any queries. On to me, I'm going to be talking slightly, I'm going to be talking about the university in general, just confirm a few things that Professor Torbati has mentioned, and just for you to get a better understanding of who we are as a university. So Southampton is obviously a part of 159 years old as a university, a very old traditional university. We're currently top 15 in the UK in the complete university guide, and we're currently ranked 77th in the world. Now, this information is very, very important, especially for students who are sponsored from the Ministry of National Education in Turkey, because the ministry are always keen to send top candidates to highly ranked institutions and top 100 UK universities. And I'm glad to say that Southampton is one of them. We also have over 8,000 international students, and we're a founding member of the Russell Group Universities, which I'll be talking about in a sec. But from Turkey, we have more than 55 students on different subjects. So a total of 55 students studying many, many subjects: undergraduate, postgraduate, engineering, PhD, and many courses as well. Our location, if you don't know where we are, we're located in the south of the UK. So if you've been to London, it's a direct train to Southampton, 75 minutes by train. And from the airport as well, we have a small airport, but it is more mainly for Europe. But then you can fly from Heathrow into Southampton. Just to go back on the Russell Group founding member, we are a research-led institution. As you've seen from Professor Mohammed's presentation, we pretty much create science that changes the world. So we are constantly in touch and working very closely with the industry in the UK to make sure that our courses and the graduates who graduate with our degrees are benefiting the industry in the UK. So we have very, very strong links with the industry, and that's why we're able to offer undergraduate work placements and internships for students who study with us, but also link postgraduate students through our Career Service Centre, which I'll be talking about in a sec, with major employers in the UK. Now, entry requirements vary. Obviously, we have a mixed audience today, according to Imran. If you're studying at school, you would have to do a foundation year if you want to do any of our engineering programs. So even if you've done the lycée, you would have to come and do a foundation year, which is a 1-year preparation year prior to the start of your 3-year undergraduate degree or 4-year undergraduate degree. In order to get into the foundation program, you have to have a minimum of 80% overall with at least 80% in maths and physics. And for the English language requirements, a 6.5 with a minimum overall of 5.5, 6.5, sorry, overall with a minimum of 5.5 in each component. Our entry requirements are UG as well for students who are studying the British curriculum, IB curriculum, or APs. There's a variety of entry requirements depending on the course you're interested in. And you can find that information on newcast.com or University of Southampton website. And it varies depending on the subject that you're interested in studying, but pretty much it ranges between A star, AA to 3Bs if you're interested in courses such as art and design and courses related to fashion design. Our entry requirements for PGT, which as well we have lots of students here interested in studying our PGT programs. You have to have an equivalent to a very good GPA in order to qualify for many of our courses. So an equivalent to a very good GPA varies from one university to another in Turkey, but usually a 2.7 or a 3 and above in order to qualify for many of our courses. But then if you have a 3.3 and above, which is equivalent to a first, or in some cases a 3.65 at universities, you would qualify for courses where we require a first. In regards to PhD programs, you have to have a master's degree from Turkey, from an accredited university, and you would have to look for a research supervisor on the university website and have a strong research proposal. So that's what we always advise students, specifically for PhDs. If you're interested in Southampton, have a look at our research areas, see for yourself who exactly works on an area of interest to you, and you can prepare a proposal and apply online and mention the name of the supervisor on your university application when you apply. So mention the name of the supervisor where you see you would like to work with or who can supervise your PhD. Our English language requirements, obviously, if you have graduated within a two-year duration from a university in Turkey and you've been taught and assessed in English language, then you don't need to provide an IELTS for the university. We would waive the English language. Alternatively, if you've graduated more than 2 years, you'd have to provide an IELTS certificate, TOEFL, PTE, or Duolingo. So we have many options and tests that we accept for students who want to come and study with us. And there's a long list on the university website, but please do check with myself or with Imran, who would be able to give you more advice on the English language. So other ways of supporting our students, as I mentioned, some of our programs offer placements for students. We have a career service center at the university where we help students look for jobs and put them on the right track, really. So we have a career service, a careers fair that happens every year, and we have thousands of companies coming to the university, speaking to students about the type of graduates they're looking for. And also, as you may know, other ways of supporting you as a student is by offering you a graduate route visa. So students are able now to stay in the UK for up to 2 years after they graduate, irrelevant whether they have a job or not, but then that information is widely available, and it's called the graduate route visa. So if you connect through our career service center with a major employer, you may get an opportunity to stay in the UK for up to 2 years after you graduate. Now, we don't guarantee jobs, but we have the facilities and we have the links, and we usually work very closely with you to help you and guide you through looking for jobs within the UK. In addition to career service, we support our students by offering halls of residence. We guarantee accommodation for the full duration of the course on the university campus or on the outskirts of the university. So majority of our accommodations are 5 to 10 minutes away, within 5 to 30 minutes away from the main campus. And it depends on your requirements, really. So we offer many types of rooms, self-catered, park-catered, en-suite facilities, and you get a free bus pass with your accommodation fee. In addition to that, electricity, water, heating, internet, and a bedding pack is also provided as soon as you join us. We also have a meet and greet service. I'm very proud to say that we have one of the best meet and greet services in the country. Our staff, as you can see in the below photo, are arranged to pick up all our students, all our international students on specific days in September, and make sure we comfort them and make sure that they arrive safe and sound in their accommodation. So you're pretty much not left on your own. We start the journey by speaking to you as of today. When you apply, we follow up with you. And just before you join us, we pick you up in the airport, and then we look after you as well when you come and study with us. And how we do that, we support our students through the Student Hub, and we offer many services, as you can see here on the screen, whether university counseling service, whether you have workshops we offer workshops for students who have anxiety, exam preparation, anxiety. So as long as you let us know, we are always happy to help and support you. And that's part of being, and that's part of joining a community such as Southampton. Life on campus, apart from the academics, our campus, as you can see here on the screen, it's a lovely campus, and there's so many activities and facilities that are on the university campus. So, for example, sports facilities, we have an 8.5 million gym complex, 25 million 6-lane pool, and many other services as well. We even offer have a 350 seat cinema for students, which is absolutely incredible. In addition to that, clubs and societies, we have so many clubs and societies, up to 300. So you can join pretty much any club and society, as you can see here on the screen. We also have clubs and society. We have sports societies as well, and we have. I mean, I couldn't list every single society, but if you do have a look online, there's lots of information on that. I was just going to say something that I forgot. The Turkish Society as well. Turkish Society are very active at the university, and obviously with the big number of students that we have from Turkey, it's a great place really to interact with students from your home country. The city of Southampton offers a lot as a city. It's close to London, an hour and 10 minutes away. as you may know. But then in the city of Southampton, there's so much that you can do. And obviously, as you can see here in the winter, the ice skating rink and the new complex, that a new £120 million complex that was built recently in the city of Southampton. But do have a look online. There's lots and lots of amazing videos that you can see for yourself, the city and what it has to offer students. It's vibrant. We have students from 140 cultures, nationalities, countries, and there's so much you can do, whether you're interested in theatre, in culture, whether you'd like a walk in a park or a visit to the New Forest, or even watch Premier League football. Southampton is definitely a great place to be. In addition to water sports, if you're involved in any water sports, you're in the right place because of our location on the South Coast. And just to go back, there's so many things you can do, but please, as I said, do have a look online and for yourselves. There's lots of videos about Southampton and the city and the university, and that's it pretty much from me. So over to you, Imran, but I'd like to thank everyone for listening. If you have any questions, I have seen some questions pop up on the screen. Do ask, but I'll pass on to Imran to organize the questions. Thank you very much, Imran. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rami and Professor Mohammed. We have several questions already. Let me start the first one. Do you have software engineering and industrial engineering master's programs?
I suppose Rami can answer this question, but we
absolutely fine. Yeah, we do offer software engineering part of the in electronics and computer science, but unfortunately we don't offer any programs in industrial engineering. And entry requirements would be an equivalent to a very good or a first. That information is available on the website, but in general terms, we offer a wide range of subjects. So do have a look online. If you Google electronics and computer science or faculty of engineering, you would find, in physical sciences, you would find all the information online as well.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. The second one is, can we get this presentation as a document? One question.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I can put this as a PDF and I'll send it over to you to share with students, so that shouldn't be an issue.
And in my case, all the information that I presented are from our web pages, and our web pages are very easy to navigate through. So if you just Google postgraduate courses, engineering postgraduate courses, Southampton, it will take you to the page, and they're all listed. You can link, you click on each one of those MSCs they're interested in, and then you get the information that I presented here.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. The following question is, I'm interested in the software engineering MSc course. Could you give more information about scholarship opportunities and possible requirements?
Okay, so the entry requirements are a very good GPA, an equivalent to a 2.1, and you have to have a 6.5 in IELTS with a minimum of 6 in every component in order to qualify for the course. Now, in regards to scholarships, unfortunately, electronics and computer science don't offer any scholarships. The only program we offer scholarships for in the Faculty of Engineering and Physical Sciences is chemistry, but not for engineering, neither for electronics and computer science.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
One other thing that is possible, we have, because of our strong link with industry, we will advertise any internship opportunities, any placement opportunities that, Rami mentioned that you'll be allowed to stay in the country for 2 years after the MSc, and we can provide that opportunities or introduce the opportunities, and you can see whether you can find short employment placement that can add to your CV and increase your employment chances.
Okay, thank you. Similar question about this. Does UK laws permit international students to have a part-time job as they study in the UK?
Yes, of course. Students are allowed to work for up to 20 hours per week as a student, and jobs are available, in the Southampton area, even in the University of Southampton. So we have a temporary bank where students can look for temporary jobs within the university. if they submit their CV or speak to our Career Service Center, they can provide further information about how to secure jobs. But obviously, it's not guaranteed because it's part-time, but still that option is available as well. I'd like to also mention, Imran, my colleague Alice from the university, our regional director, has shared some links, useful links about our courses. So if students would like to click on these links and find more information, but then when you send us all the students' details, we will be in touch with all the relevant information that they need.
Thank you so much. There's one hand. I think Gürdeniz Hanım ya da Bey, emin olamadım.
Hello. Thank you for your presentation. It was extremely informative. I actually have a question for Professor Mohammed, if it's okay.
Oh,
hello, sir. Currently, I'm studying mechanical engineering, and I'm fourth year, and I'm extremely interested in doing a master's in biomedical engineering in the future. But as you might know, the current curriculum in Turkey doesn't actually have that much of common courses with biomedical engineering. We're most likely mechanically based. Does that propose a problem when I trying to pursue a career in biomedical engineering? I wanted to ask that. Thank you again.
Thank you. Well done for doing mechanical engineering. I love mechanical engineers, as I'm one of them. It will cause absolutely no problems because all our MSc courses are designed in a way that we accept people with different backgrounds. As long as you are good at physics or you show that you've done the subjects in physics and maths, then it qualifies you for our MSc courses. And if you've done mechanical engineering, I know because the kind of subjects that we teach, it prepares you for many, many different areas. So with biomedical engineering, they will teach the basics that are required for this MSc. So you will be absolutely fine with an MSc with a mechanical first degree. You will have lots of optional modules. If you feel that in the social science or in biological sciences or medical sciences, you lack knowledge or you're not confident, then you can select those optional modules to improve your skills and knowledge. And also another thing is that projects are very important with all these MSc courses. So you have to look around and choose your project carefully, because with these projects, often academics, they take your hand and tell you what papers or what references you need to study and look at in order to prepare you for that project. So I think as a mechanical engineer, you're well qualified to do this, and we offer this. It's part of the mechanical engineering courses that we are offering. So yeah, absolutely, you'll be fine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I think one of the last questions. What's the application deadline for master's degree programs?
Well, we don't really have an application deadline, but our courses pretty much fill up very quickly. So we already, for this academic year, we already have courses that are already closed in some faculties. But the sooner, the better, really. So I would say between January and March would be the most appropriate to apply if you know that you're going to come, but you can still apply earlier in October, towards the end of October, beginning of November. So I would say between November and March would be the best time for you to apply, because it gives you plenty of time to plan ahead and as well and do the English language if you need to provide an English language qualification.
Thanks so much. We can wait for a couple of more minutes for the questions.
Rami, do you want to mention the pre-sessional courses that we offer as well, or is that not part of the?
It's absolutely fine. We offer pre-sessional courses, pre-sessional English language courses for students who haven't met the entry requirements required by the faculty. So, for example, if you are required in your conditional offer, you're required to achieve a 6.5 in IELTS, but you've achieved a 5.5 in IELTS, you have two options. you can either reset the test, or you have the option to come and do a pre-sessional English language, depending on your grade in English. So if you require a 6.5 and you have a 5.5, you'd have to come and do an 11-week pre-sessional. If you have a 6.0 overall and you need to achieve a 6.5, you can come and do a 6-week English language pre-sessional. And further information is on our website in regards to pre-sessional, but then speak to Imran, who would assist you in applying to the pre-sessional course, in addition to getting an offer from the university.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
Have any program combining engineering and economics and management? Mohammed, do you know? I don't think.
Well, the first thing is that, again, I go back to this accreditation that we have. They require us to teach management as part of the course that we offer. So when we offer our undergraduate courses, we always have a management module that students have, at least one, sometimes two, and we run them in together with the School of Management. Now, in mechanical engineering, we don't have an MSc course that says mechanical or whatever engineering and management, but we have management modules as part of the programs. And also you will have optional modules that you can choose from other schools, like School of Management. So you can have that. And also we run projects together at School of Management as part of our MSc programs.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. I think we covered all the questions. Let me check. Yes, we covered all of them. Thank you so much once again for your presentation, useful presentation and information. We hope to see you in Turkey soon. Fingers crossed. We hope.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful Turkey. We love Turkey.
Yeah.
Thank you, Professor Mohammed. Thank you, Imran, for organizing the session, and thank you, everyone. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and we'll be in touch very soon.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
And you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Teşekkür ederiz. İyi akşamlar.
İyi akşamlar.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.